Hello traders, I am Stephen Davis, Senior Market Strategist, RJO Futures. Friday morning here, the last Friday of October, talk to you about the grain markets. Okay, the corn market. Okay, we're winding down harvest here and it's going to be November next week, so we got to get going on this. Harvest a little bit delayed here, but nonetheless with the equipment and what they're working with, the U.S. farmer can get this wrapped up very, very soon. So our first chart today is corn, and I'm just wondering if we're not getting into a little bit of complacency here in the corn market. Soon our harvest is going to be over with, and demand is very strong. So we'll see if prices don't try to rally here. I saw a headline last night, China's ethanol program. And this just makes sense, this ethanol that we create from our U.S. corn to clean up the smog in the world cities, Mexico City, Shanghai, and China. And China, when you talk about corn reserves, and there's a lot of corn here in USA, we had a very good crop. China's got record corn supplies as well. So this is a good story, this ethanol demand for U.S. corn. And whether you agree with it or disagree with it, and big oil is certainly against it, this could be a driving factor for corn. Our E10 that we use at our gasoline pumps in our country, if we were to go to E15, and we don't have the infrastructure to do that right now, that would be a boom for corn prices, and you'd see higher prices. So this demand story is good. Yesterday, corn exports very, very good. So we'll see the demand's good. I think we're going to trade a little bit higher here as we move into the end of the year. We'll see about that. Okay, the soybean market. Now here's the market that's really got to get up and go to rally. Our next chart is soybean. You can see it's trending higher. A little bit disappointing this week in the short term. We're kind of coming back down here a little bit, and I'm a little bit concerned in the short term. But I think longer term, this is really, we move into the month of November and December, strong proximity for soybeans to rally. I was reading where China's soybean imports, we're going to get about 40% here the rest of the year and into the quarters ahead. And that's 75 million bushels of U.S. soybeans. But what if it's 100 million bushels of U.S. soybean? And what about and this is from China alone, what about the rest of the world? What if Portugal, Spain, Canada, Mexico, Australia, South Korea come in and buy gigantic amounts of U.S. soybean? This is going to be positive for the price of soy. So we're going to keep talking about that. Now, a La Nina is something that can catapult soybean prices higher. Let's talk about La Nina briefly. In 2012, we had the biggest drought in 50 years. Now, last year, 2016, La Nina didn't materialize. And they're saying this year we got about a 60% chance of La Nina. So let's be on the lookout for this. La Nina, the temperatures of the world, what I always say, it's easy to predict the weather here in the short term. Longer term, the predictability of weather is unpredictability of forecasting. But this La Nina, nonetheless, and back in 2012, there was a coffee fungus in Colombia that stagnated coffee production from that big coffee producing country. So we're going to talk about La Nina here in the weeks ahead a little bit more. Lastly, wheat here, chart, same chart like corn. We're in very good support. Wheat is cheap. There's a lot of wheat in the world. So we'll just see if corn and soybeans don't rally, and that makes wheat rally a little bit. Okay, crude oil, wrapping this up, crude oil's above $53. And there's all this crude oil in the world. Why is that? So I think soybeans, there's a lot of soybeans in the world, but look for them to trade higher here too in the weeks ahead. Everybody have an excellent weekend.